All right, so this is Homer Hitt Nonresident Scholarship at the University of New Orleans 2025. This is for bachelors. It's partial funding, but it covers most of the tuition fees and then gives you something a little bit more. So I believe like when you count in everything, pretty much, I think it's a little bit more than full funding. So it gives. Okay, we'll see. There are no specific nationalities, there are no specific subjects, and the admission deadline is April the 1st. So it says here, we'll see about these in a second. I don't think these are very accurate. It covers resident tuition fees, and it gives you quite a lot of things that they estimate will be worth about $16,000 every year. So we're gonna see those in a second. We have some eligibility criteria. You have to have at least 32 score ACT, 1420 in SAT, and 3.5 non-weighted cumulative GPA. And then you get through a scholarship interview. Anyway, so the university is University of New Orleans. I didn't talk about that. Yeah, so it's a small school. It's not a very high ranking, amazingly great university. It's in New Orleans, but it's a good university. So there are 3 other scholarships as well. You can just click here and go see them. Partial. We have 1 graduate assistantship, which is full tuition. Okay, this looks like it's full funding, but anyway, it's not our job today. So yeah, you can get more information here. And as you can see, tuition fees are extremely affordable compared to other universities in the United States. So if you want to study in the United States, this might be a very good opportunity for you because like it covers most of these too. Like this scholarship covers most of these. And like even just as they're much more affordable than other universities here in the United States, which usually you see about like $30,000 to $60,000 every year for tuitions. It's not a large school. Its alumni has a lot of great people, not any that you would probably know, but like a lot of people who have quite a lot of effect on like United States politics, culture, art, etc., etc. So let's see what the university is and what it looks like as always. Hang on. All right, so this is the university. It's in New Orleans. It's a very like culturally and historically rich place. Not the university, but the place in New Orleans in Louisiana. And so this is the university if you want to study in the United States. Louisiana is a great place. New Orleans is a great place to study. I believe like to go and live. You'll really experience the culture of United States. So yeah, New Orleans, University of New Orleans. This is the university. Let's say a little bit more about the scholarship. Basically, if you have any questions at any point about anything, you can just leave your questions here in the comment section. Always remember that. And he only answers those questions. He answers pretty much every single question. So we can click here and go and see the official scholarship page. So hang on. Yeah, these are the scholarships. And here we can click on international undergraduates, first time, full time, freshman, or transfer. We have 3 scholarships. So basically, it's up to like as you can see, $16,000 pretty much every year, and then you get it for 4 years. And its criteria is pretty much the same information that you'll find in our page. So we have other ones as well, like International Tuition Award, which is $2,000, and International Book Award. So you can click here and go and see the university's page, which, hang on. Okay, you can see it now, right? You should be able to see it. So this is like this. We can see this from the Word. This is what we downloaded from the university. So we have retention. Academic year consists full. Like you must maintain overall cumulative GPA. Maintain full-time hours. You can read yeah, you should read these very carefully if you're interested. We have general guidelines. Your award is available for 8 semesters, and then we have the coverage here. So we have in-state tuition, and in-state tuition. Oh God! Now I hang on. I have to do this first. So let's see, and let's go and see the tuitions, right? Admission, and then tuition fees, and then cost of education. Their website is not the greatest website I've ever seen from a university in terms of like how easy it is to find information. So we have on campus breakdown, your living costs. So for resident people, tuitions are about 9,000. For non-residents, it's about like 14,000, and they cover this much. And then you need to cover like $5,000. That is like the rest. And then, but the others pretty much the same, like books, room and boarding. As you can see, room and board will cost way more than the tuition fees, and they cover that too. So these are resident and non-resident costs. So let me show you once again the coverage of the university. Hang on. So, right. So it covers in-state tuition. TOPS will be applied to tuition if applicable. You can read about that from their website. Other mandatory fees, meal plan. The difference for higher priced meal plans will be paid through other A, as you can see. Housing. The difference for higher, they give you a basic meal plan, basic housing, basic tuition fees, basic mandatory fees, and they give you about $1,000 for books. I think this is per year. I'm not sure though, because none of these says anything about like yearly additional fees. So so these are covered pretty much like, I'd say everything other than that $5,000 tuition fees are covered by this scholarship. So it's not really a full funding scholarship. So you can get more information here too. It's not really a full funding scholarship, but I don't think it's like it is very fair to accept this as just like a partial scholarship. I think it's more akin to a full funding, maybe full tuition scholarship. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to study in the United States, hang on, actually, let's see how much it costs to live here in New Orleans too. I don't think it would be very high compared to other places. So this is New Orleans. Yeah, here it is. So you can click here. Of course, there are other places that are more affordable, places like Jacksonville or like Arizona, etc., etc. So let's hang on. USD, yeah, it's about like $1,300. You can go through like restaurants, markets, etc., etc. So basically, you would have to pay for like the $5,000 tuition fee, and then you would have to pay for, because this is without rent. But if you're a student, you usually wouldn't spend as much. I guess about like maybe 700, 800 might be a more reasonable budget. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Homer Hitt Nonresident Scholarship at University of New Orleans.